and welcome to Saturday Discourse, where voices shape vision and stories spark transformation. Today, we turn our spotlight to a radiant force blossoming across the Federal Capital Territory. She Farmers, a bold women driven movement harnessing the power of sunflower and honey to rewrite the script of agricultural prosperity in a nation hungry for solutions and ripe for innovation. Over 100 determined women are stepping into the fields, not just as farmers, but as trailblazers, entrepreneurs, and custodians of food security. Through intensive training and empowerment, these women are cultivating more than crops. They are cultivating confidence, income, and national growth in an initiative proving that when women rise, communities flourish, and when they lead in agriculture, the nation is nourished. So stay with us as we journey through the sweet promise where empowerment meets innovation and women chart the future of food security. I am Abdullah Hajia. Good evening. Do stay with us. Now, let's begin with the stories of the day. Efforts to promote dignity and healthier living for senior citizens received a boost as the Graceful Aging Fellowship kicked off its 16th anniversary celebration with an early morning fitness exercise. Hawagimba takes it up from here.
Efforts to promote dignity, care, and protection for older citizens gained renewed attention as the Graceful Aging Fellowship marked its 16th anniversary. The day opened with an early morning exercise, underscoring the group's advocacy for active and healthier aging. GAF International Coordinator Senator Dr. Eze Anjoku said this year's theme reflects the organization's commitment to improving the well-being of older persons.
I'm 78 years, as you know, and today I'm healthier than when I was 62, when we started this fellowship today, because I've imbibed a lot of healthy teachings that has helped me to look after myself. I can, at this time, live alone because I now know what to do with myself in my aging conditions, because I'm teaching myself how to look after myself as a diabetic.
The benefits, and seeing the way that people's lives have been impacted, my own life, for instance, we had to change what to eat. People have changed what they eat, their diet, their lifestyle entirely. So I'm so happy to be associated with this.
Former Senator I.M. Pius I.M. urged families and communities to embrace lifestyles that support long and healthy living.
Well, necessarily in this part of the world, it appears that people do not get conscious of the fact that you must prepare for old age because it must come. The body must get weak. The things you eat when you are young and the body will handle it, you will eat it when you are getting older and the body will no longer handle it.
Speakers also stressed the need for a society where senior citizens are respected, supported, and able to live meaningful lives.
When you are old, you don't have to be sick. When you are old, you don't have to lose your strength. You don't have to be unhappy. You can be a happy, jolly person as you grow old. And for 16 years, GRAV has been encouraging people. I am a blessing of that message. I am 63 years and I'm not looking it.
For participants, the anniversary was both a celebration and a reminder of the need to protect the rights and dignity of older persons. Hawagimba, NTA News.
Now, as the years go by, Handmade International Nursery School, Garki Abuja, has marked a remarkable milestone as the institution celebrates its 40th year anniversary in a colorful and memorable way. Yusuf Abubakar brings us the details.
Handmade International Nursery School commenced academic activities on the 25th of October 1985, with handful number of students enrolled as pioneer beginners. Today, as the institution marks its 40 years of existence, the school has produced men and women of higher integrity, adding value to the growth and development of humanity in various facets of the endeavor. Superior General of the school, Mother Jemni Okases, shared the founding vision of the 4 decades old faith-based institution.
And I entrust that happiness. I mean, the happiness is coming from our mother foundress when she was first invited to come to Nigeria to help in the education of the girl child. When she came, this is exactly what she was praying for, that in the long run, the sisters, some of the young women she was training, will become Reverend sisters. And that's how our congregation came into existence. And since then, we have been imbibing the spirit that she brought to Nigeria.
Dignitaries from all walks of life describe the school as a solid foundation that has provided sound and balanced early child education, echoed on academic excellence with moral and spiritual formation.
My children, I know the standards they have at home. They are doing enough. The school is doing more than enough. So that's why I brought up my heart to support them wholeheartedly. But whatever they are doing, they deserve to reach every nook and cranny of this country.
Reverend sisters taught us how to be honest, how to be a human being. Now, women are not supposed to shout. They taught us everything. See these children. That was how I was years back. God bless Nigeria.
The school has been doing very well in academic, social, spiritually, and moral. So we are very happy that we have lived to celebrate the day.
The school has trained very, very great people in society who are working in different spheres of life endeavors. Some of them are politicians, some of them are government workers, civil servants, business tycoons.
They've come so far, they've done so well, and in no small way, they have carried the school gallantly.
The young shall grow pupil of Handmade International Nursery School exhibited colorful cultural dance show, while other share experience as alumni grace the event with memories.
I am a product of the school, and it's been a very, very sweet experience. The school played a very vital role into what I am today.
I haven't met Rotimi in like 30 years, but because of this alumni celebration, we got to meet and reunite again. So of course, it's something of great joy, and we're looking forward to the partnership that this will give birth to, because we're all of different professions and different callings in our lives. So you bring in your own, I bring in my own, and together we make things work.
The climax of the ceremony, awards were presented to deserving individuals who made the memorable marks in the journey of the institution. In Abuja, Yusuf Abubakar, NTA News.
Nigeria may be the world's largest producer of cassava, but stakeholders say the crop's full economic value is still largely untapped. Hence, the Maiden Cassava Carnival 2025 is bringing together farmers, processors, manufacturers, and agropreneurs to explore new opportunities within the cassava value chain. Organized by Netcross Agro Farms, the event showcases the wide range of food and industrial products derived from cassava. Rabiat Shaib reports.
The Cassava Carnival 2025 first of its kind, was born out of the need to showcase cassava, its derivatives, and the people driving its transformation to unlock the full potential of a crop Nigeria produces more than any other country in the world. At the center of this exhibition is Netcross Agro Farms, organizers of the event showcasing their flagship Ijebu Gari alongside cassava flour varieties. Stakeholders say the event serves as a call to strengthen processing, add value, and drive innovation across the sector.
This carnival is actually to showcase what we can get from cassava, from the farm right to the table.
To encourage the private sectors to showcase what they have, eat what you produce. And this is a laudable program of which people like us were here to celebrate with them, to tell the whole world that cassava is ours.
From insecurity to poor infrastructure and a shortage of processing facilities, the hurdles are significant. But experts say the value chain is still rich, with opportunities for young people.
Notice that our youth these days, they're not really interested in farming, but they will be interested in the processing, in the industrialization, and all that as well. So we want to put cassava in a position that we can export it.
Cassava is more than just gari and fufu. It's an industrial product. There are so many opportunities in cassava. You can process cassava into starch, into flour, into ethanol, into fructose, and these are big industry.
With Nigeria at the top of cassava production, stakeholders say improved processing, increased investment, and greater innovation will shape how much value the country can extract from this staple tuber. Rabia Shaib, NTA News.
Now to our focus of the day. Implementing strategies geared towards sunflower and honey production is aimed at enhancing agricultural transformation and food security. This, the She Farmers Initiative FCT intends to achieve as to empower women in the FCT in the project through intense training. Cecilia Julius reports that the mandate Secretary Women Affairs, Benjamin Solani, flagged off the ceremony.
Over 100 women in the FCT have been positioned to benefit from the sunflower and honey production project pioneered by the She Farmers Initiative FCT, aimed towards building women in sunflower and honey production and marketing it globally. This, the mandate Secretary Women Affairs, Benjamin Solani, says will effectively contribute to national building and promote food security.
This extraordinary intervention, a flag off on sunflower and honey production, which is a combination, a symbiosis of ending food insecurity in Nigeria through who? The she farmer, that is you, and the he farmer with her too.
We want to integrate this and the production of honey in all the area councils to increase production. And we're going to engage all our women, particularly the women, the special needs, disabilities, because it's way convenient for them.
We decided we'll use sunflower because the bees will pollinate the sunflowers and then they'll go back to their wax.
Partners of the initiative, while pledging support to the project, profess perspective to the nation investing massively into this dream.
If you're going into business of sunflower seed, you should identify the variety so that you have consistency of your product.
Another added advantage is the economic value that can come out of this project.
The initiative, while promising to ensure every woman is empowered in agriculture and provide opportunities to market their various produce, call on government to partner the group for more impact. In Abuja, Cecilia Julius, NTA News.
Beautiful story there, and that sets the tone for our discussion with my guest in the studio. And I have Dr. Maimuna Abdullahi Habib, who is the chairperson of She Farmers FCT. You're welcome to Saturday Discourse.
Thank you very much. Good evening, viewers.
Okay, I want to say I'm excited with the initiative She Farmers, and we intend to get to know more about She Farmers and probably what would have given, you know, birth to the initiative and what you are doing for the food security of this country. But before I ask you my first, I want you to just briefly tell us about the She Farmers initiative.
She Farmers is basically an initiative that is out to help or empower the rural women and also rural women with disabilities. We at the top are retired civil servants. Most of us are retired civil servants who are giving back to the society. We are not asking the rural women for anything, but we are just out there to empower them. And we do that through collaboration with other private sectors and government MDAs. And so far, so good. We have trained some people in some of the area councils in FCT, but She Farmers is all over the country.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, we hope that what you're doing will translate to plenty of food on the table at a time when we know, people are yearning for, affordable food and, food, cutting food inflation.
Yes. At the end of the story is to ensure there's food security in the country. And also we intend to, or we want to make sure that food is cheap, because if we produce it directly, we'll be able to sell it less than the market price. We are just to offtake it from the women so that they can improve on their livelihood, have money to spend for other things in their lives. Because some people are into farming, and women don't own farms. Most of the women in FCT, after our research, realize that they rent farms. And the following year, when they go back, the farm owner will say he has given it to a man. But we don't know the reason. So that's why we want to give them, look for farms. We are looking for farms, and we are collaborating with people who will give us farms. And we have started getting farms to empower them so they can use the farms, produce their produce, harvest and sell, and we'll offtake, and that will help them. And then when we want to sell, we sell at cheaper price.
All right. Well, that is beautiful, and we hope that gets through. But I want to ask you now. The present administration is talking about food sustainability, food security. So, in what practical ways is the She Farmers coming in to probably complement or work hand in hand with such government policies so that everything works for good?
Well, government give enabling environment, so it's left for us to go and look at which one we want to give us or to be able to meet up the government expectation of farmers. We know government hardly support farmers. We have seen very few support, or let me say, selected support. We as She Farmers have approached a lot of government MDAs for support. Well, up to now, we have not met with anything. So we contribute money to do the needful for the farmers, to give them the initial seeds of money, fund for them to start their farming business. And I think that's where we are now.
Okay. Now, I know what you're doing requires encouragement from not only governments, even the private sector, and getting the right partners so that at the end of the day, whatever that is required in terms of inputs will be, gotten. But I want to ask you now. Our story, agricultural story, has always been around the subsistence method of farming, the small scale farming. Are you also thinking, to expand someday, probably if the story is getting more beautiful, that you expand it to maybe commercialized kind of agriculture?
That is what we are aiming at.
Okay.
Now we put women in clusters to farm in clusters. We start with clusters of 75, then we'll move to 150, like that. And at the end of the day, we'll commercialize, use technology, and make it a bigger, like commercial program. And this is not under any government agency. This is purely private. It's not under any government agency.
Okay, I want to ask you now. Do you have products that you are into that you can export, or everything is still local?
Most of the things are local.
Okay.
Like now we want to just concentrate on honey.
Okay.
Yes, we want to concentrate on honey, and we are giving ourselves just 1 year, and we start exports of honey, because women are multi-taxing. They do a lot of things, but with honey, they will be able to do other things. While their beehives, that is the boxes, will be where they are, and all they need to do is to check on their boxes once or twice a month. And at the end of 6 months, for the first 6 months, we sell off all the honey with everything, with the wax and everything. But the second 6 months, we are going to process it and start export directly, because we have the markets.
Okay, I think in the report we watched earlier, you were talking about sunflower. Tell us more about it.
So sunflower and honey go hand in hand.
Okay.
Because of pollination. These bees pollinate the sunflower. Sunflower gives them a lot of things: protection, clean. They ensure that their hives are not infected, because when they pollinate, whatever they take back must be clean. So sunflower and honey, they work hand in hand. And also, during our research, we found out that once you mix honey from different pollinated, these bees pollinated hibiscus flower, this one's pollinated sunflower, and you bring it together, the aroma will be mixed aroma. But we wanted our own to have just one aroma, so we want to work with sunflower. And with sunflower, everybody all over the world, they like honey that has that aroma of sunflower.
Before we let you go, can you just briefly tell us when Sheep Farmers started in the FCT, and where do you intend to be in the nearest future?
We started 2 years ago.
Okay.
In February next year will be 2 years.
Okay.
And like I said, in the next 1 year, we'll come back here to tell our stories. Because already we have trained in FCT, we have trained more than 1,000 women. So, and there are 6 area councils. And if each area council has 500 of our women, times 6, we have how many? So by end of next year, we'll come back and tell our story, because by then we'll have gone far with our honey production and honey processing and honey exports.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maimuna Abdullahi Habib, the founder and chairperson, Sheep Farmers.
I'm not the founder.
Okay, chairperson, Sheep Farmers FCT, for coming on Saturday Discourse to share your thoughts with us, and also educating us on what you do at Sheep Farmers. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That has been my guest. Now it's time for Weekly News Wrap.
Hello and welcome to Weekly News Wrap, your roundup of major stories that made the headlines this week. I am Rabiat Shaib. Earlier in the week, we brought to you the First Lady's message as Nigeria joined the global call to protect women and girls across all spaces, including the fast-growing digital world. Senator Oluremi Tinubu warned that digital harassment, extortion, and other forms of online abuse are becoming dangerous but often invisible threats that undermine the dignity, safety, and potential of women and girls. Now to matters from the territory, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike says the newly inaugurated Abuja bus terminals will commence operations soon. He made the announcement while inspecting ongoing projects within the city center. Meanwhile, the dual carriageway from the Airport Expressway to Kuje and the Kuje-Gwagwalada Road are progressing steadily. Contractors reaffirmed commitment to timely delivery as the FCT minister inspected the projects. Let's turn our attention now to security matters. The FCT administration and security agencies have launched Operation Sweep to strengthen security across Abuja. FCT Commissioner of Police says the move aims to boost surveillance and protect residents. Now to issues concerning women and girls. the 2025 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence has kicked off with a sensitization rally in Gwagwalada. This year's theme focuses on ending digital violence against women and girls. And finally, to disaster management, experts and stakeholders met in Abuja for the FEMA RCL Emergency Management Forum 2025. The meeting emphasized strengthening prevention, preparedness, response, and recovery in managing national disasters. And that's it on the weekly news wrap for this week. Bye for now.
Gajere, ina da customer da suna jira a shagona yanzu. Dan da kan maza ka sassaka mu yawa ya 15, dori na 12.
Alhaji na ji ba damuwa.
Hello, kawo mun mahuci biyu yanzu nan. A kawo mun kunu roba biyu maza. Haba Gajere, yi sauri mana, customer na ya gaji da jira.
Za mu kawo shi, baka gajiya.
Yawa yanzu nan kuwa kira mun masu wasa da wuta.
Kai Alhaji, duk wannan kirare-kiraren da kake, ina fatan ba kati zaka kashe cinikin yau ba.
Aina, ni na amfani da Glow Talk Master ne fa.
Yi kira kyauta akan Glow Talk Master, yi maganar minti 6 ka samu kyautar minti 6 da ƙarin megabyte 50 da na *606#. Sabbin kwastomomi za su more kyautar data na 1000 tare da katin kira na 1000.
Glow Unlimited.
Let's talk sports now. Everton at home are currently 3 goals down against Newcastle United in the English Premier League. Earlier, Manchester City defeated Leeds United 3-2, while Sunderland came from behind twice to beat Bournemouth 3-2 earlier today. For other sports stories, let's join our sports text.
Nigeria's national amputee football team dominated Benin Republic 11-0 in their opening match at the West Africa Para Games in Abuja. The hosts took control from the start, scoring 5 goals in the first half and 6 more in the second half. Meanwhile, former Crown FC boss Deji Ayeni has been appointed as the new head coach of Eimba FC, Nigeria's 9-time Premier Football League champions. Ayeni, known for his tactical acumen, aims to steady the squad and engineer a swift upturn in form. He will face Rangers in a high-stakes home fixture on Sunday, a match that could define Eimba's short-term direction. Lastly, Nigeria's boxer Tokwe TP Rock Musa is confident of defeating Beninese opponent Kosai Martins to claim the WBA Africa Super Featherweight title. Musa, backed by his supporters and the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control, promises dominant performance. The winner will take home a significant prize with the WBA Africa title online. With Sports Brief, Wayne Dogu, NTA News.
That's been Saturday Discourse for this week. Do join us next week for another episode. I am Abdullah Hajia. Good night.